We're asked to multiply these two expressions. So there's a fraction trick we have. So just some normal fractions over here off to the side. You can cross simplify. If you got this in the top and this in the bottom, they're both divisible by a 5. Right? So you can do that. 5 divided by 5 makes 1, and 10 divided by 5 makes 2. So you've got a much simpler problem to work with. Same thing here. You've got a 4 in the top and a 4 in the bottom. They can cross simplify. 4 divided by 4 makes 1, and 4 divided by 4 makes 1. So those are gone. That just makes it a little bit easier, because now if you've got 1z times 35x squared y to the fourth, you can multiply straight across the top like we usually do. So that gives us 35x squared y to the fourth z, and then multiply straight across the bottom too. Except I forgot we got a 1 here for 4. So 7y squared times z, 7 times 1 makes 7, and y squared z on the bottom. We can simplify further, okay? Because you got a z to the first on top. Oh, and actually we got z to the first on the bottom. So those can nicely cancel out with each other. They're the same thing. You have x squared on top, nothing to let's take care of these numbers too while we're at. 35 divided by 7 makes 5. X squared doesn't have anything to simplify in the bottom of that fraction, so we'll leave that as x squared. And then if we have y to the fourth divided by y to the second, that makes y to the second. Okay. So that's now fully simplified. So another way of doing this, instead of like if the simplification stuff lost you, is you can just multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom, and then simplify the numbers, and you won't go wrong. You'll eventually get to the right answer. So if I didn't want to simplify, I can just multiply straight across the top. So it makes 140. And then you can rearrange the letters. It doesn't have to be z, x, y. You can do x squared, y to the fourth, then z. And then on bottom, 7 times 4 makes 28. Then we got a y squared times a z. And then same thing. These guys can cancel out. You got y to the fourth divided by y to the second. The power subtract. X squared doesn't have anything to simplify with. And if you do 140 divided by 28, get 5, just like we did in the other answer.